Voltando aí, pessoal, com a segunda parte de Max Payne. Vamos lá.
But you know how it is, didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcel, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother. Well, call him up, homie. I haven't seen him for a while. Abre a porta, abre a porta. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia? Oh yeah, I know Anna.
Todo mundo na balada aí, tranquilo. Vai dar ruim.
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio booked in advance.
Claudio? Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were going to be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, nem precisa. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me.
What's that?
Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do it, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed, and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit, people. Fuck 'em. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio!
Sendo que o Max já tá prevendo que vai dar ruim, hein?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
E foi. Toma.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
Vamos com duas pra ter mais garantia, pessoal. Vai vir BO aí.
The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor. me another way out through the VIP lounge. Rich fools love a private exit.
Fica quietinho aí, quietinho.
I didn't know what they were, but this was a nightclub, and I'd
Olha aí.
never been a picky eater.
Se não tem mais ninguém aqui.
Time was a luxury I couldn't afford.
Nossa, levei tiro demais, morri. Quase morri, hein? Vamos na cautela aqui. Pessoal, tá ficando perigoso aqui. A segunda parte tá mais difícil. Vou pegar a metralhadora aqui, ó. Metralhadora agora. Vai ficar melhor.
Time was a luxury I couldn't afford.
Hey, Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
God, they came out there. They went that way into the lounge.
Come here.
Go.
Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind you. Get everybody else out of here. Son of a bitch.
Sem piedade, vamos lá. A jaca.
All this unfinished business, and all I could think about was my unfinished scotch.
Don't shoot, por favor.
You an American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steele, North Dakota, just outside of Bismarck. Anders Stetling. This is some place, huh? They told me it was a little fresh, but I wasn't expecting things to be quite like this.
No?
No, see, I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men run over by combines. I've seen husbands who just ate their wives, but a gunfight at a disco.
You were a cop?
Yeah, just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. Well, I got a girl at college at Wisconsin and a boy who's playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their picture?
No, that's all right. Sounds nice. Listen, you're staying here. Don't be a hero.
Oh, I won't. I'm retired.
Happy, healthy ex-cop? Give me a break. It looked loud and expensive enough to be Fabiana's. Her fashion sense didn't leave a whole lot of room for imagination, let alone food. The girl sure knew how to draw the eye, and maybe that was the problem. But at least I was heading in the right direction.
Bom, pessoal, a gente vai tentar achar próxima refém, né? Aqui tá um tecido do vestido dela, né? E vamos lá. Pessoal, esse jogo do Max Payne tá por R$34, se eu não me engano. Tá bom? Então, vale muito a pena, um dos melhores da trilogia feito. Vamos embora. Tá bem frenético.
Que porra você tá fazendo? Como assim? Você tá com algum problema?
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Estamos aqui por causa das meninas do branco. Ele não tem nada a ver com isso. Oi, daí, mano? Eu tô pouco me fudendo pra essa porra.
Olha a boca. Quase morri. Tô pegando fogo, bicho. Morre. Agora.
We're still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gate crashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
Cai por terra, cara. Tem que ser ligeiro aqui. Pessoal, no Max Payne tem que ser bem ligeiro, senão tu morre muito rápido. Então, tu aperta C pra se abaixar. Sempre pegando analgésico, né? Aí tu curou tua vida. Tô com a vida fodida aqui. Se eu levar 2, 3 mais tiro, eu já vou pra vala.
This wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them.
Entra, caralho! Cala a boca, sua vadia!
Não dá pra tirar.
Cala a boca, sua puta! Vamos!
They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued
Olha, o Marcos tá se arriscando pra salvar, né?
I decided to go with it. What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a middle-class psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Pelo amor de Deus!
All I said!
Come on! Jesus, Max, I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us. Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls and Marcelo, but he's here now.
Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just a guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober.
Oi, olha!
Look, there they are.
Giovanna!
Come on, quick, get after them.
Are you crazy? You can't just leave her. Max, you gotta do something. Come on, get the rifle back there.
Agora a gente vai pegar o rifle, hein? Agora a pipoca vai piar. Toma. 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 Bala.
Run for it.
Hey, hold on. Bring it around.
Move, you're gonna lose her.
Ai, meu Deus!
Come on, get him off her.
Me ajuda!
É só uma, pessoal. O pessoal já vai pra bala já.
Shoot him down! Shoot him down!
Stay on.
Don't worry, I see her.
Thanks for leaving me to fight for myself with them, Max!
They were after the girls, not you.
Nossa, vai.
Get out, Max! Get out now! Move! You're gonna lose her! She's headed for the roof! Gotta get around this thing! How is this getting around it? Ai, meu Deus! Oh, look!
Agora o gringo tá falando em português, né? Na hora do desespero. Nossa, vai.
Take them down early!
Vai.
Você foi fácil demais.
Gonna kill him, Max! Dude! She's headed inside, Passos. Get us down there! Right. I'm headed to the helipad. Shit. Stop! Look out! Max! Max!
Tinha que tirar daqui, pessoal. O cara é muito ninja. E morreu.
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Pessoal, agora a gente vai encontrar a Giovanna. A gente tá aqui no heliporto, né? Vamos ver se a gente encontra a Giovanna o mais rápido possível. O jogo tá bem frenético, é bem assim no começo.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher do branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui. O serrano vai cortar nosso saco! Vou gostar de matar essa puta! Tem muita coisa que eu sei. Vai pra casa! Você acha que venceu? Você não vai me matar!
Mais um. Foi, tá lá. O analgésico serve pra preencher a nossa vida, viu? Aperta a tab e ele funciona. É o analgésico. Acabei morrendo, pessoal. Vamos lá de novo. Tentar novamente. Não deu certo. Foi muito afobado.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher do branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui. O serrano vai cortar...
tentar não levar dano. Vamos embora. Toma.
The odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance
Fechado.
review.
Vamos descer as escadas,
This was
todo
a
mundo tá lá
mess.
embaixo.
Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being bodyguards.
Giovanna! Giovanna!
Max! Over here! What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What, do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Passos, where is he? Is he okay?
Had to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
My God. It's Raul!
Giovanna!
Raul!
What are you doing?
Giovanna! Hey! No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passos was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
Aí o Max de novo no analgésico, né? Ele é viciado. E também em bebida, né, pessoal? Pra quem não pesquisou sobre o Max Payne, pesquisa aí que vocês vão ver, tá bom? Tomando uma bira.
Well, what choice do we have?
We have never paid out ransoms before. But I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
We don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo. It's not like I don't have the money to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. We all know that. But much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we pay, we find out who did it. We have them... Well, we all know what I'm saying.
Who do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say? Life in this country is not easy, you can see that. I have tried to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes. I have no idea.
E aí ferrou, pessoal.
It's probably that street gang trying to get at me.
I don't know. People I know have tried to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here. They're linked to the drug business. Now, what have I got to do with drugs? Nothing.
Everybody loves money.
I just want my wife back.
We can take the money to them.
Sem fazer cagada, hein?
Bom, pessoal, então é isso. Eu vou terminando o segundo capítulo por aqui, né? Finalzinho do segundo capítulo, levando dinheiro para eles. E na próxima vocês vão ver o que vai acontecer. Então, tá bom, valeu, falou e até a próxima.